Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Chill J. We here with a video, and y'all already freaking out. Today's video we have story time. Yes, I don't normally do these. I can't see myself doing them, but if y'all want them, I don't mind doing them. But basically, we're gonna be talking about how I started playing football and just the process that I'm going through right now. Where am I going? Who am I playing for right now? There's all types of questions out there people are asking, so might as well do a video. So, before we get into the video, further into the video, if you're new to the channel and that subscribe button is red, you're not subscribed, so make sure you click that subscribe button. And if you've been subscribed to me, welcome back. Everybody smash that like button, and let's get straight to it. Where should I start? Where should I start? Like, that's crazy. I ain't think I was going to get to this point. Anyway, how did I started playing football? Where did it all started? So basically, I started playing football when I was 8 years old, turning 9. Nah, I used to live on 7 Mile. Normally I'd be outside playing football and stuff with my friends and stuff like that. But at the time I went on a team and I was so hyper when I was younger, and so eventually I ended up playing. But my parents and them used to always be scared for me to play though, because they think I was gonna get hurt. They used to think I was gonna get hurt or something was gonna happen. I don't know. My dad and my mom. Eventually, my stepbrother and his dad ended up putting me on the team because my stepbrother was already on the team. And they figured, I'm always playing football outside, I got so much energy, like why not throw him on the team? And he already going. So I just basically went on with the transition, First day of practice. I almost forgot what team I played for. I started out on the Eastside Cowboys. Now a lot of people that's from Detroit, they know what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar with Detroit, then yeah, I started out on the Eastside Cowboys. I kind of wish I played when I was younger, or started when I was younger, but it's cool though. Everything happened for a reason. I ain't really think nothing of it. I just popped up, and like each day I just got better and better. Nah, everybody was ass when they first started, obviously, but maybe after about I ain't gonna say a week. After about 2-3 weeks after that, like after my first week, I seen myself getting a little better. My first year of football, I had number 81. Funniest junk ever. I didn't really play like that, obviously, because I started. I was a bench warmer. I got in here and there. I was one of them kids that you get 3 plays and you out. I was them type of kid. I was one of them people, for sure. And then, what position I played? I think I played DN. I started out as a defensive player. I always played defense when I started. I really don't remember, but I remember me playing DN for sure. I don't remember me playing on corner or safety, none of that at the time. So next year, my second year on the C team, I was 10. I was 10 years old, turning 11. And I've been there for a year now, so they figure, okay, he's basically a veteran, so we got to show him a little love. So I got me rocking a number 9, you know what I'm saying? I started playing a little bit more positions. They had me playing fullback mainly. I played both sides of the ball. I played fullback, running back. Same thing, same similar difference. And I still played that DN position. And again, I was rocking number 9. You know what I'm saying? Now next year, B team year. I really don't remember much about B team, but I know the coaches was holding me for sure. Once again, I was one of them kids where they throw you in there for like 3 plays and take you out. Yeah, I was one of them kids again. I don't know how but I don't know. But mind y'all, at the end of the day, I had just started it, so you got to think about that. I'm still learning. I'm still learning the football IQ. So yeah, that ain't really work out. I ain't really like it for real. And then this one in 2012 came around. That's when we moved here. You know what I'm saying? I ended up moving. I always lived on the west side of Detroit, but we ended up moving to a different house basically. And that same year, that's when I joined the Detroit Broncos, which is up the street from me. Now this when things start cracking. This when I start getting good. This when I start getting noticed. All that juicy stuff. So Detroit Broncos. I got some clips on YouTube. I'm gonna put the links in the description for sure, so y'all can see it. I got a lot more highlights than what's on the internet. That's one thing about me, but I'm gonna get into that further into the story. So yeah, Detroit Broncos last year on B team, second year on B team. They had me playing corner. They had me playing cornerback. What number that? I had number 12. Yeah, I was rocking number 12 that year. But they had me playing cornerback. I was always playing that. And I was training for that with my coach and all that stuff. And I don't know, I just got good. I was good even when I first got out there, but then they seen I was good, so they started training me on it. You know what I'm saying? At practice. It'd be some days I would stay after practice and I would work on little moves and drills and stuff to get me better. I was dope, bro. So then it's this coach there. He's still coaching, but not there no more. But his name Coach Cam. I swear to God, y'all, that man right there, Coach Cam, he is the reason why I even step foot on field. He the reason why. If it weren't for him, I don't know, man, to be honest, because he was the only coach that really had hope in me. You know what I'm saying? He tried so hard to put me on the field. And I'm not gonna tell y'all the full season, obviously, but basically, let's just fast forward to a playoff game. So at the time, anybody that know about Detroit Power, everybody know that the East Side Tigers and the West Side Steelers was the top two teams, and the West Side Cubs, even though they some cheaters, grown men. Anyway, so we had a playoff game. And it was at East English Village High School. We was going against the East Side Tigers. Mind y'all, they was called. They was the best team in the power. We was kind of ass, but I wasn't. But anyway, so yeah, we was playing them, and don't get me wrong. I got in more on the Broncos. I can say that much. I got in more. I was in the game more when I went over to the Broncos. But back to the game. So yeah, we had a playoff game, and basically, some plays I'll still be playing. I'll be playing defense. I'm still playing defense. But it got to a point where I don't know why, how, but Coach Cam that I brought up, he threw me out there on kick return. I don't know what got him to do it, who told him to do it, but he was just like, fuck it, go out there. And they kicked the ball towards me. I picked it up. Toked at me. 80 yards. I ain't scored, but it was 80 yards. It was like an 80-yard run for sure. So then, now one thing about me, I always been fast. You know what I'm saying? So they already know that. So when they see me actually running with the ball, they like, he like that? So shit. And mind y'all, that was probably the best play we had that whole game. And mind y'all, the team that we went against, Eastside Tigers, remember, it was the best team in Powell at the time. Nigga came to talk. At the time, it was the best team. If not the best, then top two for sure. So yeah, so sure. After that kickoff play, they threw me at running back. And shit, I was toting that bitch the whole game. And from that day forward, I started playing running back. And running back is my main position now. I still play both sides of the ball, but as like years and time went by, you know, running back was just my main position type shit. And, yeah, and they kept me at running back. I wasn't starting, but they had me in more often for sure. Toting that bitch. Now, let's fast forward to my first year on the 18. That same coach, Coach Cam I was talking about, he ended up moving up to the 18. I was so happy. Because I knew he was going to, you feel me, get me in, you know what I'm saying? He must have did that on purpose. Come on, camera, don't even play like that, fam. He must have knew, like, alright, we finna about to get them together. Oh yeah, by the way, I ain't even tell y'all. My first day on the Broncos, they like when I went up there, I was like,
where's the B team? Is this the B team?
It was like, yeah, that's it. Where you from? Like, now when coaches now when somebody asks you that, you're gonna tell them like, oh, I'm from Detroit, or I'm from such and such side of the city, something like that. But when a coach asks you, it's like, fuck you mean where I'm from? But I told him that I was from the Cowboys. I played on the East Side Cowboys, and I'm here. And they was like, fuck it, Cowboy, that's your name. I ain't like it at first, like, Cowboy, what y'all looking like? But as time went by and I started getting noticed and I started getting recognition and I started getting better, I started liking it. Yeah, so, yeah, 18. I was still playing running back. I was still playing defensive back. I got in. Once again, I started getting in more often. I got to know more about the coaches and stuff. Then we had these coaches called twins. Coach Twin. By the way, when I say twin, well, y'all might know, but I'm saying it like it's one person. But it's really two different coaches. We call both of them Coach Twin. But one of the coaches, one of them was skinny. Well, they both were skinny at the time. But I hung out with the first one most of the time, because he was the running back coach. Like, yeah, he was the running back coach, so I was with him most of the time. But the other twin, cool though. Yeah, now Coach Twin, he's the reason why I got the knowledge. I got the football running back knowledge. Like my running back IQ. He's the reason why. The way I run the ball, the way I take off, any little detail thing like that, he the reason why. You know what I'm saying? He the one that taught me how to play running back pretty much. So yeah, he got me together. Nah, I wasn't starting. I was, but I wasn't. Only reason why I say I wasn't, cause we had a dude named Omar Morris. Nah, if you're watching this video, what's the deal, my baby? Right now. But anyway, yeah. He had a little bit more experience than me. Well, ain't a little bit. He did have more experience than me. So, of course, they gonna put him in more. But they know that I was just as good as him. So, I was out there in, like, 2-back formation. So, yeah, I was pretty much in most of the time. But he was, like, the main back, though, that year. I was toting that boy. Nah, next year, my last year on the 18, he gone. It's my team now, so you know what I did. You know what I'm saying? I went down. Swear to God, y'all. One thing about me, I never got the recognition that I deserve, but that's one thing I can say. Like, I swear, I put this on everything. I scored at least, my last year of power, I might have scored at least 2-3 times a game. And that's including playoffs. Except for our last one. I scored once or twice. I scored one. I know I scored once for sure. I don't know if I scored more than once. But anyway, yeah, I scored at least like twice a game. If not, then once. But it was like, hell no. I scored at least 2 touchdowns a game. But anyway, I ain't tell y'all what numbers I wore, but I'm gonna let y'all know that later into the video. But yeah, yeah, I went dumb. Like it was, and I wasn't the only superstar. Now, you know, as you get older, as you get older into sports, you start to run into more competition. You start enrolling with more superstars. It was me, my boy Gerard, and my boy Tuck, aka Ceophas. I don't think you'll watch this video, but if you do, what's the deal, my babies? Anyways, yeah, it was like we was basically the main 3. Anybody that know, they know what's up. You know what I mean? It was like the top. If I couldn't tote that bitch in the backfield and we threw it to Tuck was getting it off the one hand, it was touchdown. If I couldn't, if I wasn't getting a play, then Tuck was getting it. If Tuck wasn't getting a play, Gerard was getting it. Now I was running back. Tuck was the wide receiver. Gerard played nose guard / center. Nose guard / center. That's what Gerard played. But yeah, like the 3 of us went dumb. You know what I mean? Like I was scoring all the touchdowns. I was getting all the rushing. Tuck had all the passing, the receiving. Gerard was getting all the sacks. I was getting a lot of tackles. I was pretty much all 3 of us was getting all the tackles for real. Like if Gerard up front, if Gerard didn't get the play, then Tuck was gonna get it. If neither one of them 2 got it, I was for sure getting it. Now it was plays where none of us got it and they scored. You know, obviously everyone's not perfect, but yeah, I went dumb, man. We all went dumb. We wasn't the best team, but couldn't nobody stop the 3 of us though. If all 3 of us was on the field, couldn't nobody stop us for real. Like, come on now. I was rocking the 3 ball. When I first got to the 18, I started rocking number 3. And from that day forward, I was always wearing 3. Yeah. I mean, I can go all about the Broncos, but I will be sitting for hours talking about the Broncos. I did a lot of shit there. But fast forward to high school. Nah, Detroit Community / DCH. A lot of people know. Some people know. A lot of people don't know about the school, but a lot of people do. But yeah, I've been going to the part when I said I moved in 2012, that same year I went to DCH. I was in 5th grade. I was going to my 5th grade year. I've been going there from 5th grade to my junior year. So when I got in high school, I was still there, and the coach there, Dale Humphrey, he ended up, I don't know if I should be saying this on camera, but basically, it was 3 players, and we got an offer to play in their last game. Nah, we got our ass whooped. But the 3 of us got the high school experience, but we got our ass whooped that game. Anyway, what could I really say? Like, it's so much shit. I was the man there. Anybody that know me at DCH, everybody know I was the man on the field. You know what I'm saying? Now, at this point in life in football, this when I was really playing everything. I was playing running back, fullback, wildcat, slot, cornerback. I didn't play linebacker. I played corner. I just said that corner and safety basically. I was playing, but basically I played everything, y'all. I'm probably making it more difficult than it ain't, than it's not. But I played everything pretty much. I'm not gonna rename them, and I played special teams too. It was the same. It was the same way here at DCH. Only difference was Gerard didn't go to our school. It was me and Tuck. Me and Tuck ended up. Well, Tuck didn't go there right away. Tuck didn't go to DCH right away. He ended up going later, and then that's when we went dumb. Wait, am I tripping? Oh no, it's been so long, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, we had a couple. We had a couple superstars, not that many, but I was pretty. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I was pretty much doing most of the work. Not my first year. I was one of the superstars. My first year there, like my 9th grade year. But my 10th and 11th grade year, oh yeah, I was going dumb. For sure. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie. Nah, I was damn near getting 2 touchdowns a game. If not, then I was getting yards. Like, I was, like, putting our team in situations where we'll be able to win a game type shit. You know what I mean? Just football IQ in general. Just the little stuff. But, yeah, I went dumb, man. It's going crazy, bro. I wish I can show y'all the highlight tapes I got from BCH. Once again, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't get the recognition that I deserve. Like, a lot of the highlights and stuff like that people see online of me is so much more into it. I got so much more that y'all haven't even seen. If you haven't seen me play in person and you only seen like the little clips online, then you ain't seen nothing. Like, it's so much I did. I made so many plays, bro. It made no sense. Good old days. That's wild. I was still rocking a 3-ball. DCH was fun as far as football, but I'm not gonna speak much. I'm not gonna speak about their program, but basically they won the best program. Nah, I was getting my clock, and at the end of the day, that's family. But it got to a point where I was feeling like, dang, I'm not really like learning nothing. You know what I mean? Like I got football IQ, but it's not there like how it's supposed to be. As far as my position, I'm not gonna say the coach is there or the coach ain't teach me shit, cause coach there did a lot for me. Coach at home did a lot for me. Cool as hell. You know what I mean? But as far as my running back position, I wasn't learning shit, because they didn't have that many coaches there. You know what I mean? We had a head coach, a defensive coach. I think we had a special teams coach, maybe a quarterback coach. No, we had the head coach, we had a defense coach, and we had the O and D line coach. That was it. We ain't had no running. We wasn't one of the programs where everything is organized. You know what I mean? You got special teams, you got quarterback coaches, cornerback coaches, linebacker coach. We wasn't like that. We wasn't like no bigger school. It wasn't like that there. And that's why I kind of didn't like. I wasn't learning nothing in my position. So I ended up transferring to Cody High School. Nah, Cody not the best high school in Detroit, but they damn sure not ass either. You know what I mean? Like, I liked it that though. Like I wanted to go somewhere that wasn't too high, but I wasn't going nowhere that was ass either. Like, it was right in the middle. But Cody was cold. Anybody that know about Cody, they know what's up. Cody they probably one of the top schools for sure, in Detroit. But yeah, when I went there, I basically had to I had to show my ass pretty much, because I was a transfer, and I was pretty much playing my last year, and it was some competition there, and I really had to show my ass. You know what I mean? Nah, if it's some athletes out there if it's some high school athletes out there that's in a situation where they feel like they not gonna play because it's a lot of guys that's just as good as you, don't get discouraged to that. Don't let that intimidate you, because a lot of people don't go to class. A lot of people, stuff happen. Like, as long as you stay in school, keep your grades up, and you're going to practice every day, you're going to lifting every day. Long as you're doing all three of them things consistently, you're gonna play. You know what I mean? Now I know it's some coaches out there that be on some board. You know, you put all this work in just for them to not put you in. I know some coaches like that, I understand. But 9 times out of 10, if you stay in school, you stay in them books, and you come to practice every day, and you give your all, you're gonna play. Point blank, period. You might not play every single play. You might not play half of the game. Maybe you should, because you know you're putting the work in. But I'm just saying, you're gonna play. So don't let anyone discourage you or intimidate you. Point blank, period. Anyway, yeah, like I really had to like prove myself, and it all started from that weight room, bro. Like it started from that weight room, bro. I really had to. Man, Cody was lit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I learned a lot. I learned so much my first day. My first day there at school. We talking about school. I learned so much since my first day. That's when I knew, like, oh yeah, I'm about to be a dog for sure. And when I started getting comfortable in the school, in the program, and I knew what was what, and I knew, like I knew who to go to for this and for that, and I just bonded together, I showed my ass for sure. And when I hit that field, I did the same thing. I worked so hard that summer. I work hard every year, every day. I'm always getting better somewhere. Rather I'm on the field or not, I'm doing something to get better. This is me. If I'm not on the field if I'm not doing anything physically or football, I'm studying film. I'm doing something to get better. But anyway, yeah, like I really had to prove myself, and once again I did, and like that was that one. Like, they had me I had to wear number 5 that year. I wanted 3 so bad. Someone on the team had 3, but I wanted to hit for it. But I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do all that, bro. I take 5. When I seen that they had number 5 available, I'm like, yeah, I'ma for sure get it. I ain't tripping over 5. So yeah, and yeah, basically I got the starting spot. I worked the hardest. I was always in school. Like always, you got to. Come on now. If you're not doing your work in school, you're not gonna play. Point blank. That's for the kids. As anybody that's in school. And I started reminiscing about TSU, Tennessee State. I was like, dang, I miss being there. I miss the HBCU vibe. You only live once. Why not go for it? And I'm still playing. You know, football is my passion, obviously. Football is like, you only live once. You better live it. You better live it like how you want. So I started looking into some HBCUs, and I looked into Florida A&M, FAMU, best HBCU in the nation. Man, look, it's so much I can say about that school. I might have to make that to a whole nother video. But it's crazy, bro. Yeah. So that's pretty much the next step. The type of classes I'll be taking there, I'm taking them now in the city. I would graduate from WC3 2020 spring, and then I will go to Florida A&M 2021 fall. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. I ain't gonna really hold y'all up too long. It's probably like 30 minutes or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. That's the master plan. I'm not giving up. Nope, I still got time, still young. We about to get to work, my baby. And overall, that's how I started playing football. This is what I'm doing right now, and that's where I'm going next. It's my destination. Best in the nation. If you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it, or you just enjoyed it, You know what I mean? When you feel like you learned something in some type of way, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to my channel. I just wanted to post this because I figured some people was curious.